Good evening. It's Sunday night, the 26th of April, and day 117 of Living the Dream. Once again, let me remind myself that it's actually Monday, the 27th of April, and that's because of my computer crash, and so I'm doing Sunday's video journal entry today instead of Sunday. I started my Sunday morning dark and early. I say dark because it was dark outside when I came down the stairs at 6:15 this morning to do my Win the Morning, Win the Day routine. I did my dynamic exercise routine after that, and then I fixed a great breakfast to start my morning strong, and then I did some more quiet reading to begin my day. I then used my iPad to find some fun music to listen to as Kathy and I spent a few moments together to relax before we started our Sharpening the Saws day. Here's what I wrote for my power statement that I had for today. Since everything's back to normal, thank goodness, computer-wise, I will spend the rest of the day sharpening the saw. So Kathleen and I pretty much spent the day reading, watching a Jody Moore video, and then did some studying individually and together. We just took it easy, so to speak. We didn't have any pressure or stressors that we had to deal with. We simply had a relaxing day, spending time together, talking and enjoying the beautiful day, and it was a gorgeous day. I didn't even have much of a to-do list either, so let me show you that. Boom. Sharpen the saw, Sunday. Bam, done. Croy then says, get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty, or what could you have done better today? Did you start your morning early and strong? Yes, I did. Did you start your morning with power? Check. Were you productive throughout your day? Sharpening the saw wise? Absolutely. Productivity of videos and coaching pieces through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical? No. Did you get the most important things done? Yes, we did, though. We did. We got ourselves all ready and relaxed and sharpened our saws, and we're ready to begin a new week today on Monday. Did you move your goals forward? Did you show up as a person you wanted to? And did you spend personal time with Kathleen? Check, check, check. Now combine these questions together as one big question. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments that you made to yourself today? Well, I kept my word to myself because all I had to do was relax and enjoy my time with Kathleen. Check. Now that's what I call sharpening the saw. I even watched about an hour of YouTube videos of a Russian artist painting incredibly beautiful landscape paintings. It's so incredible. The next question Croy asks is, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? Well, actually, as I said, I watched Victor Yushkevich, that's Yushkevich, Victor Yushkevich, wow, paint several of his beautiful paintings. And as I did, I looked over onto the wall at a painting that I did back when I was 18 years old, and that made me feel accomplished and successful. Let me show you something. Here, let me show it to you. Let's see if I can find it real quick. There it is. Call it up. Okay. Anyhow, it isn't perfect, of course, but it made me feel successful as an artist. I've always enjoyed art, and as a youth, I spent a great deal of my time painting and drawing and even doing a little clay sculpting, which I fired in the special kiln oven, and then I sold it at an art show. I've even sold paintings in my younger days, but since then, work and projects and raising a family have taken the place of my artwork. But sometime soon, I'm hoping to get back into it, and that makes me really feel happy and successful. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make any time for them? Well, besides my normal 5 favorites, I did a little daydreaming and visualizing me painting again today. That really triggered me something watching those videos. Pre-playing my using acrylic, which is my main medium. I've done watercolor. I don't much like oil because it's just difficult for me. And even oil pastels I've used a lot, and charcoal and that kind of thing. And I did my own landscape like I've shown you. It was a fun experience to imagine me doing that again. That was great. Croy then asked me to rate my day, so I gave today a 5 because I didn't do anything except daydreamed, and I did it at the speed of 5. So nothing on my coaching to-do list got done today. I decided to rate today as a 5, and to me that's still a good thing, and let me explain why. Today's mental activities were part of another day of living the dream, and I did it at a speed that was relaxed and not stressed and not push. These kind of self-improvement goals are definitely part of living the dream. So it was a great 5. The next question is, if this was the only thing you could get done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, even if things went sideways, what would that one thing be? And put it into his power statement. So my power statement simply says, do the 4 video journal entries that I couldn't do earlier. So that's my goal after I get done with all these things, to maybe have some time to do that. Otherwise, it'll be pushed on to Tuesday. I'm not quite sure how long it will take for me to type out my notes for each video journal entry recording and to do the recordings too. I'm here doing Sunday night, so I've done Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now Sunday, and it's pretty much taken my day, but I'm hoping I can still get done a few of those segments before the day ends today. Okay, let's end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. First of all, I'm grateful for Bluetooth technology. Now, it's incredible to me that I can be on my cell phone right here, talking to someone on my phone, and when I step into my car, immediately it switches over to my Bluetooth player on my car speakers. It makes the cell phone hands-free. I set it down and I can talk freely, and I listen to the speakers in my car, and I'm driving away. It's just incredible to me. I also have my JBL. That's this one right here. This little JBL speaker. It's a Bluetooth speaker, and it makes listening to videos and music and anything else I want to hear while sitting here in my office so much louder and so clear. It's just wonderful. Isn't technology the best? Man. Next, I'm grateful for the law of self-control. The greatest of accomplishments is to train the mind to extend and increase its authority, not only over the body, but control over the mind, aligning the 3 minds. Try to think of anything in the world that would be more important than have a gadget that you could, it's amazing to think about it, but to have a gadget that would include the ability to control all of the following: self-inquiry, self-analysis, self-criticism, self-correction, self-knowledge, self-instruction, self-motivation, self-improvement, self-reliance, and self-control. One of the great purposes of our life's training is to increase our authority over our component parts, everything about us, especially our brain, and more specifically, our thoughts, control over our thoughts. The dictionary says that to control is to exercise a directioning, restraining, or governing influence. Self-control would therefore mean to exercise direction, restraint, motivation, and government over our organs, our faculties, our emotions, and our personalities. And the ultimate in self-control would be to obtain a sort of fingertip power steering. You know, when you have power steering, man, it's a 4,000-pound machine when you just go and it turns. You know, to set steering arrangement so that all our faculties and inclinations would respond to the slightest touch. That way, our personalities, or ideas would never run wild. Neither would our emotions get out of control. This is the law of self-control, especially controlling our thoughts and therefore our emotions, which controls our behaviors or actions, which produces our results. CT4, our circumstance, our thoughts, our emotions and feelings, our behaviors and actions, and the results. Controlling our thoughts controls everything else. Lastly, I'm grateful for the principle of success that says, and this goes really well with the law of self-control, the key to a great life is growth. The growth that comes from self-development. Being well pleased from achieving that growth, the inner joy that comes from feeling well pleased, knowing you used the greatest within you, knowing you made a great life for yourself and that you set an example for all those who are you're closest to. So continue to feed your mind every day, always rising to a new level of consciousness as you continually seek personal growth. That's what goal setting is about. That's what your goals for this year is, seeking personal growth through your thoughts, most especially. Warren Buffett said, the more you learn, feed your mind, the more you will earn. The more you learn, the more you will earn. So another day of living the dream, gone. Monday is next video I'm going to do. And so I'm going to close this off. And I'm going to be right here at this same spot doing the same recording for Monday and then get on with it. So until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.